You can tell if a woman is loyal not by what she promises, but by what she protects when you're not there. Because the real loyalty doesn't make, noise. It doesn't post long speeches online or demand constant reassurance. It actually shows up in those little things of how she speaks about you when you're not around, how she handles attention from other men, and how safe you feel in her presence. Hey guys, it's Anastasia and welcome back to Matрешka Tips channel. And today we're talking about one of the most important questions men have but rarely get honest answers to. How to know if she's loyal, and not just faithful, but truly loyal in her heart, her mind, and her actions. And before we start, just a small reminder, on my Patreon, I talk more about relationships, how to build real connection. I make exclusive content about Eastern European women, how to understand their culture better. And maybe if you need one-to-one advice, you're welcome to chat with me. So let's start with this. Loyalty is not about rules, guys. It's about respect. You don't have to control a loyal woman. She controls herself out of love and admiration. And you will feel that and how consistent she is. Because a woman who is loyal doesn't change her energy depending maybe on her mood, friends, or your wallet. She's steady. And when life gets hard, she doesn't start comparing you to others. She doesn't make you feel like her love is conditional. And when a woman truly values a man, she's his piece, not his test. And one of the biggest green flags is how she talks about you when you're not in the room. That's where I want to start. A loyal woman guards your reputation like her own. She won't let her friends or family disrespect you, even in jokes. She doesn't tell private stories about your arguments or your weaknesses to people outside the relationship. And if she respects you, she protects your privacy. But if she gossips about you, mocks you in front of others, or lets her friends influence her opinion of you, well, that's not loyalty, that's immaturity. Another sign is how she behaves when you're not around. And you don't need to stalk or check her phone. Her energy will tell you everything. Like, if she's loyal, you will feel calm around her. She gives you peace, not suspicion. She's not addicted to attention, not posting half-naked photos online just to get validation, not, messaging old friends behind your back. She knows her worth and she knows how to make you feel safe. A woman who constantly needs male attention isn't loyal. She's actually insecure. And insecure people make loyalty impossible because they are always looking for outside approval. You will also see loyalty in how she reacts to other men. A woman who respects you makes her boundaries clear without needing you to tell her. She doesn't flirt to make you jealous. She doesn't accidentally stay in touch with an ex. And she doesn't create, drama just to test how much you care. The right woman understands that loyalty means protecting your relationship even from unnecessary temptation. And if she loves you, she's careful with how she presents herself. Not because you demand it, but because she chooses to. Now, pay attention to emotional loyalty. Many women think loyalty only means not cheating physically, but emotional loyalty is even more important. A woman who's emotionally loyal, she doesn't share her personal frustrations about you with another man, or she doesn't seek comfort or validation from someone outside the relationship. If she's upset, she comes to you, not to a male friend who's waiting for his chance. If you ever find out she's been opening up emotionally to another man about your relationship, well, that's not harmless. That's a quiet form of betrayal. Because a loyal woman protects the emotional space you share like it's sacred. And there is also loyalty in how she handles your vulnerability. When you open up about your maybe fears, your stress, your insecurities, does she listen or does she use it against you later? Well, because one of the cruelest things a man can experience is sharing something real, and hearing it thrown back in an argument. And that's not love, guys, that's emotional weaponry. A loyal woman guards your secrets even in anger. She may be, yes, upset, but she never wants to humiliate you. And let's be honest, guys, loyalty gets tested when you're not at your best. Anyone can stay when everything's exciting and easy, right? But when money's tight, when life's stressful, when you're not the same confident version of yourself, well, that's when you see who's really there for you. Because the loyal woman doesn't disappear when life stops being fun. She actually helps you rebuild your strength without making you feel ashamed. And that kind of support is priceless. Now let's talk about the red flags, the small things that reveal she's not as loyal as she seems. For example, if she keeps secrets for privacy but gets defensive the moment you ask a simple question, well, that's not privacy, that's dishonesty. Or if she keeps bringing up her ex or still follows him closely on social media, it's not just curiosity, it's unresolved emotional attachment. Or if she uses guilt to manipulate you, saying things like, oh, I could do better, or other men would treat me better, she's emotionally disloyal already. Because loyalty means protecting the connection, not threatening to break it every time she is upset. Another warning sign, how she reacts to temptation. Some women love attention even when they are taken. They will say things like, oh, it's harmless flirting, it doesn't mean anything. But for a loyal woman, it does mean something. She knows emotional cheating starts small, with one text message, one conversation, one compliment that she secretly enjoys a bit too much. The right woman stops it before it begins because she values your trust more than temporary ego boosts. And here is something subtle most men don't realize. Loyalty also shows in how she handles boredom. When things calm down, when there is no new excitement, does she stay content or does she start chasing drama maybe? Because many relationships die because one partner mistakes peace for no spark. But a loyal woman appreciates stability. She doesn't need chaos to feel alive. She actually knows that mature love isn't always thrilling. It's steady, safe, and built on trust. Men often think loyalty is something you have to test, but the truth is a woman will show it naturally. Watch how she treats other people. If she's kind, honest, and dependable in her daily life, she will be the same with you. And if she lies easily to others, she will lie to you too. If she flirts for fun, she will do it again when she's bored. Loyalty isn't situational, it's part of a person's character. There is also a type of loyalty that men rarely get credit for noticing: emotional loyalty through peace. It's when a woman is truly loyal, you feel safe in her energy. Like she doesn't drain you with unnecessary fights, she doesn't use silence to punish you or drama to control you. When she's loyal, she doesn't make you question your worth. The opposite, she gives you space to breathe, to be yourself, and to lead naturally. And a lot of men today are exhausted, not because they can't find love, but because they are constantly being tested by women who they confuse loyalty with obedience. Real loyalty doesn't mean agreeing with you all the time. It means staying respectful even when she disagrees. It means she can challenge you without tearing you down. Loyal woman doesn't compete with your masculinity, she complements it. And if you have to wonder whether she is loyal, that's already telling you something. Loyalty feels peaceful. You don't have to check her phone, analyze her tone, or ask her to prove it. You just know. Her consistency speaks louder than reassurance ever could. But if you constantly feel confused, or if you notice her flirting with boundaries, if her stories change or her attention fades, trust your gut. Sometimes your instincts see what your love doesn't want to. And the truth is, loyalty isn't something you demand, it's something you inspire. And men who carry themselves with calm confidence tend to attract women who actually reflect the same stability. And when you lead with self-respect, you will notice that loyal women feel safe around you, while manipulative ones lose interest quickly. And that's actually a gift. The wrong women eliminate themselves when they realize they can't play games with you. But if you do find a loyal woman, one who's honest, calm, and consistent, protect that, not with control, but with appreciation. Because good women, the truly loyal ones, don't shout about how loyal they are. They show it in 1,000 small ways: checking on you, respecting your time, defending you in your absence, being patient when life gets rough, and never trying to hurt you even when she's angry. And those are the things that matter. So if you've been burned before and you've lost faith, don't let the disloyal ones make you bitter. They don't represent every woman. The truth is, the kind of woman who is capable of deep loyalty still exists. She just doesn't talk about it online. And you will recognize her by the peace she brings, by the way she calms your mind instead of confusing it, and by the way she chooses you again and again, even when nobody's watching. Loyalty isn't about perfection, it's about intention. A woman who is loyal will sometimes get emotional, of course, she might make mistakes, but her heart will always stay with you. She will fight with you, not against you. She will She will protect you even when you're not there to see it. And if you have that, don't let it go, because in a world full of distractions, a loyal woman is a man's greatest piece. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm Anastasia, and this is Matryoshka Tips channel, and I'll see you in the next video.